It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Fresh center downs going to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Takes it in. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Montgomery. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Maybe a crease. Got some room in to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
And I'm kind of surprised that's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Here's a give to Joyner.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley on the stop. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Red Raiders will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. A design run for the quarterback. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. And the D deny them on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Going for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Drops back on first down. Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going. Second down to the air.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
3rd and long right here. Out wide right, it's Hood. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Making the adjustment on the play. Needs it here on 4th down. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
95, 96, sweep, sweep. Level up, Q. Go.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Red just keeps moving. Breaks free and he might be gone. He's at the 10. Touchdown Gator. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Just a misfire there.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right side, it's Lloyd. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, that ball landed incomplete, but you saw the quarterback's speed, and you saw how big of an asset that is for this offense. There was a good pass rush, but he was easily able to avoid the defenders and at least give himself an opportunity to complete that throw.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He's changing the play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Hauls it in.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st. Snags it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll run it. It's Montgomery. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Ready, go!
It's complete on the right side. He's trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Riley. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Booster! Go!
Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
22! Go!
Snapped on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Fights off a defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the run, it's Riley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Gives it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest taking on the North Dakota State Bison.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Riley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, it's Joyner. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Under pressure. Breaks loose. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6, making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Knocked down immediately.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The run inside. It's Riley. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Hits the hole. It's Riley. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Trying the left side. Could be enough. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator. And they... get in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he tacks on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.